Hello, and welcome to the PTA Healthy Minds Building Resilience self-paced session. During this session, we are going to 1. Explore examples of adversity, 2. Discuss what resilience is and is not, and why it is important, 3. Practice ways you as parents and caregivers can help the children in your lives build resilience. This will be both an educational and interactive session. We want to give you lots of opportunities for both learning and connection with your family. Adversity is defined as a grave or persistent difficulty, misfortune, or tragedy. The COVID-19 pandemic has been a time of adversity for the entire world. Adversity is typically grouped into 5 categories. Physical adversity, such as physical disability, chronic pain or illness, or abuse. Mental adversity, such as mental disorders or illnesses. Emotional adversity, such as experiencing loss, trauma, chronic stress, and relationship issues. Social adversity, such as experiencing racism, hate, bigotry, bullying, exclusion, or isolation. And financial adversity, such as poverty, job loss, homelessness, and food insecurity. Resilience is the process of adapting well in the face of adversity, trauma, tragedy, threats, or significant sources of stress. It is the ability to not only successfully overcome serious challenges, but to grow from those experiences. The foundation of resilience is a combination of supportive relationships, adaptive skill building, and positive experiences, focusing on 4 core components: connection, wellness, healthy thinking, and meaning, can empower a person to withstand and learn from difficult and traumatic experiences. Adults who strengthen these skills in themselves can better model healthy behaviors for their children, thereby improving the resilience of the next generation. When you think of someone who is resilient, who do you think of? Many of us are likely familiar with Oprah Winfrey's story. She was born into poverty in rural Mississippi to a teenage single mother and later raised in an inner city Milwaukee neighborhood. She experienced considerable hardships during her childhood, including sexual abuse and a pregnancy at 14 that resulted in her son dying in infancy. She rose above adversity to host the Oprah Winfrey Show, which was the highest rated program of its kind in history. She has been ranked the richest African American of the 20th century, the greatest black philanthropist in American history, and was for a time the world's only black billionaire. She is also considered by many to be the most influential woman in the world. But someone doesn't have to go through that level of trauma or reach that level of success to be resilient. All of us have overcome adversity resulting from the pandemic, and in the countless ways it has changed our lives. We have all become more resilient as we've established new routines, learned to work and help our children learn in different environments, process the feelings of fear and loss, adapt to the new normal, and manage to find a sense of strength to keep going during the past 2 years. A person who is resilient can have any type of background and life experiences. Take some time to reflect on what resilience looks like to you and try to come up with a few examples of people you see as being resilient. Every person at some point in their life will experience challenges, difficult circumstances, or a traumatic event. Becoming more resilient not only helps you get through difficult circumstances, it empowers you to grow and even improve your life along the way. Over time, people's life experiences and the coping skills they have gained help equip them with the tools to address future challenges. In other words, the more positive life experiences and coping skills you've built throughout your life, the heavier that side of the scale will be. So when adversity strikes, the good experiences will keep the scale balanced in your favor, even when the weight of what you are experiencing seems too much to bear. Because of this, children who build resilience early in life have a better chance of achieving positive health and development outcomes, even when faced with a heavy load of negative factors and challenges. Some people think that being resilient requires having to face extreme hardships. Others think that if someone is resilient, they never experience stress or difficulty. But that is not always the case. Resilience can be developed from both positive and negative experiences. And someone who is resilient can still struggle with mental and emotional challenges. Finally, it is never too late to build resilience. Age appropriate, health promoting activities can improve the abilities of children and adults to cope with, adapt to, and even prevent adversity in their lives at any age. The single most common factor for children to develop resilience is at least one stable and committed relationship with a supportive parent, caregiver, or other adult. Help the children in your life build resilience by helping them make connections. Connecting with others provides social support, validates feelings, builds strong values, creates a sense of security, and helps people feel less alone. Teach your child the importance of engaging, connecting, and actively listening to others. Find ways to help them foster connectivity by suggesting they connect to family members or peers in person, through the phone, video chats, and texts. Having them help others. Children who feel helpless can feel empowered by helping others. Your child's understanding that they can make a difference can promote competence, confidence, and empathy, and help them gain a sense of purpose and foster self-worth. Maintaining a daily routine. Sticking to a routine can be comforting for children, especially younger children who crave structure in their lives. Work with your child to develop a routine and highlight times that are for school, work, and play. Particularly during times of distress or transition, you might need to be flexible with some routines. At the same time, schedules and consistency are important to maintain. Helping them identify and practice healthy coping skills. An important part of building resilience is learning how to calm yourself down when you're upset and cheer yourself up when you're down. Learning healthy skills to cope effectively with adversity will help children be better prepared to overcome life's challenges and prevent alternative destructive paths. Caring for your physical and mental health, having open and honest conversations regularly with your children, and prioritizing having fun shows children how to adapt to difficult circumstances or emotions positively and appropriately. Teaching your child self-care. You are your child's biggest role model. Teach them the importance of basic self-care. Make more time to eat properly, exercise, and get sufficient sleep. Make sure your child has time to have fun and participate in activities they enjoy. And there's more. Families can also help their children build resilience by helping them move toward their goals. Establishing goals where children can focus on specific, achievable tasks can help them build a resilience to move forward in the face of challenges. Teach your child to set reasonable goals and help them to move toward them one step at a time. Examine what is going well and have a plan of action for what is not. Nurturing your child's positive self-view. Children need to realize that the world is a better place because they are in it. Help your child focus on their individual strengths and remember ways they have successfully handled hardships in the past. Teach them to trust themselves to solve problems and empower them to make appropriate decisions. Helping them maintain a hopeful outlook. Even when your child is facing very painful events, help them see that there is a future beyond the current situation and that the future can be good. An optimistic and positive outlook can enable children to see the good things in life and keep going even in the hardest times. But also be sure to validate their feelings in the moment and don't force positivity until they're ready. Looking for opportunities for self-discovery for your child. Tough times are often when children learn the most about themselves. Having them take a look at how whatever they're facing can teach them, what am I made of? Helping them develop a solid set of morals and values will make it easier for them to determine right from wrong. Helping them accept change. Change can be scary for children and teens. Help your child see that change is part of life, and new plans and goals can replace old ones that are no longer possible or that might just not be a good fit. Share how you have navigated changing goals and plans in your life. If your child seems stuck or overwhelmed and unable to use any of the tips we've talked about today, you may want to consider talking to someone who can help, such as a doctor, school psychologist, or other mental health professional in your community. If you would like more information about depression, anxiety, grief and loss, or loneliness and isolation, National PTA has also created topic-specific education and tools that families can use to figure out if you or your child needs additional help with one of these issues. You can find those resources at pta.org/healthyminds. Again, pta.org/healthyminds. If children can identify and practice healthy coping skills early in life that can help them get through everyday stressors, challenges, and ups and downs, they will be much better prepared to overcome adversity and avoid destructive behaviors, such as substance misuse, as they get older. Some examples of healthy coping skills include connecting with others, cooking, listening to music, laughing, creating art, journaling, meditation, and more. When people are going through difficult or traumatic times, they may not feel like they have anything to be grateful for, or that talking about gratitude will minimize any hardships experienced. Practicing feelings of gratitude in bad times can remind a person that if they stop and pause, there's still good all around us, and it's happening each day. It is simply a way to focus on the positives happening all around us versus fixating on only the negatives. Simply put, it is a few seconds spent thinking about something that is not negative. If we learn to practice gratitude when things are good, we will be able to build up those positive muscles for when things are not. If you're looking for a way to practice gratitude with your family, try using the PTA Healthy Minds Gratitude Worksheet, available at pta.org/healthyminds. Thank you for taking the time to learn about how to build resilience with your family. For additional resources on building resilience and how to build healthy minds at home, please visit our website at pta.org/healthyminds. Again, pta.org/healthyminds. Thank you.